The latest on the coronavirus pandemic, more than 21,000 San Diegans have been tested for coronavirus, and the county is now reporting 76 new cases, bringing the total to 1,530. Officials stress the number of actual cases is much higher than that. Sadly, 5 new deaths also reported, which brings the death toll to 36. When we look at the numbers globally here, I want to share that we're at about 1.5 million total confirmed cases with nearly 90,000 deaths. Total recovered at 336,000. And when we look at the numbers here in the U.S., we're at 432,000 confirmed cases, total deaths 14,808. And News 8 viewer Catherine sent me a message, and I really appreciate it. I agree with her on this, that we need to keep mentioning this number right here, the number of total recovered, which is at 24,000 across the U.S. right now. We need that positive news. So to prevent the spread, county officials announced a big change to its public health order impacting gatherings. And News 8's Netta Ronport joins us live to explain more on this. Netta.
Yeah, good morning. So county health officials are now saying people can no longer gather in groups of 10 or less. So prior to this, it was 10 or more, and now they only want the family unit to be together, and that's it. So they don't want friends getting together in public places. County health officials say that has been happening, and it's time that stops. Here is Dr. Wilma Wooten explaining.
All of our social distancing strategies are evidence-based, and we believe that because that we have flattened the curve because of those orders that have been issued.
And that's Dr. Wilma Wooten with the County Health and Human Services, and she says all of the social distancing rules and the masks that people are wearing may be helping with the number of cases here in San Diego. She says they've seen less people in hospitals, less ICU admissions, and less deaths because senior citizens are in fact staying home and only leaving for essential reasons like going to the grocery store or to pharmacies. The county did expand this health order to stop gatherings of any type. This effective as of 12:01 this morning. The new directive means gatherings of 10 people or less are no longer allowed across San Diego County unless they live in the same household. Dr. Wooten saying they decided to extend these gathering restrictions because people were getting together in parks, beaches, and other open spaces. She also explained that San Diego would need at least 28 days of no cases in our county for any type of easing of restrictions, but she wants to point out it's not just about local cases. As we know all too well, this virus is a global issue. Traveling can cause COVID-19 to be reintroduced. Here's Nathan Fletcher talking about the future.
We are beginning to discuss things for the future, but I think that it is going to be really important to note that it will be very gradual, it will be very incremental, and it will be something that is continually monitored. And so what we don't want to do is get in a situation where we take an action and then have to undo it.
I also want to mention the new requirements starting today when it comes to who has to wear masks. Face coverings now required for people who work at banks, on public transportation, child care providers who serve food, and then the already issued rules that started on Saturday include those who work at grocery stores, pharmacies, restaurants, and gas stations. So those face covering rules have been expanded, and also that rule about gatherings of 10 or less now taking effect as of today.